Hi everyone, it's been about a month since my last Blu Ray update video, and I do have a fairly decent stack here of movies that I've picked up in the last month or so. So there's a quick glance for all of you with short attention spans. And yeah, let's get right into it. So, first one up, Animal House. This is a classic, National Lampoon college comedy movie with the late great John Belushi, and this is quite literally one of the funniest movies ever made. It's just pretty much non-stop laughs. I mean, it has some very classic movie moments like the toga party, and of course the big dance scene to shout. I mean, it's great. A lot of great gags, and if you haven't seen it, what is wrong with you? Go pick it up. Next up is, I've been putting this one off for a while, but I finally picked it up for a good price. Got it for 30 bucks. It's actually really cheap now, so for anyone who hasn't picked it up yet, it's going for about 25, 30 bucks on Amazon, so yeah, get on that. I mean, it's Back to the Future. And, this is the newer, slimmer package here, and it's the one that's easier to get the discs out. Before, there was actually instructions on how to get the discs out, but now it's just like your standard, just lift and whatever. This is a great trilogy of movies. Of course, the first one is amazing. Classic 80s movies. 2 was really good, but I don't know. It was better when I was a kid. But 3 makes up for it. 3 is awesome. I remember as a kid I thought 3 was the worst one, but yeah, get the stuff back in there. Okay, next up is Help. Now I have a separate video for the unboxing of this, but I like grouping these all together because this is included. But yeah, if you want to see more on this Blu-ray, I talk about it in better detail in my last video, so yeah, Help. Next up is another classic comedy by another classic comedy group. It is Monty Python's Life of Brian, and I can't even get into what this movie's about, but it's funny. I mean, the first scene, the first real scene in the movie, well, one of the first scenes in the movie is Jesus is giving the Sermon on the Mount, and one of the guys is like, I can't hear you, speak up. It's funny. I can't even, I don't know what to say about this. Just watch it. Whatever. Next up is what is this? Spock. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. This is the Steelbook that was just released. I think on the 25th. I don't know. I got this a while ago, actually. Whenever I would go on Blu-ray.com, all these kind of comic book style steelbooks here, they were posting a June 25th release date, but I got this like in late May, so I don't know what they're talking about. And I've had this for a while. It's a really cool movie, actually. Now, a friend of mine told me to buy this movie and watch this movie because he said this movie's about me, and that I am Scott Pilgrim here. And I mean, I didn't have a flaming sword come out of my heart at any point in my life, but after watching this, yeah, it was kind of weird, actually. I mean, no one really knows what I'm like from these videos, but yeah. Well, here is the cover, obviously. Some cool artwork. Ramona Flowers here. She's actually way older than you would think. She's like 28 years old. There's the back. So is Knives here. She plays someone who's like 17, but she's like 29. Now, this is one of those Blu Ray Steelbooks that doesn't have inside artwork, but I don't really give a shit. It's whatever. There's the Blu Ray, and there's the DVD. It also comes with a digital copy. Yep, it comes with a digital copy. And for anyone who doesn't know, these are all the movies that are included with these comic book style artwork reissues that they're doing. And you know, you can get them for pretty cheap, usually between 10 and 15 bucks. This is the only one that I wanted. A lot of these I do own already or I don't want. Like, I have Hot Fuzz, I have Shaun of the Dead, I have The Incredible Hulk. I should get the Big Lebowski. You know, I'm going to buy the Big Lebowski. But yeah, there's that. Steelbook. Good stuff. Next up, Trainspotting. And this is a kind of a 90s classic movie about drugs. Pretty much Scotland. It was actually voted on like download code. One of the best movies ever to come out of Scotland, and as a pre-Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ewan McGregor here. Yeah, it's good stuff. If you haven't seen it, check it out. And last but not least, it's the Criterion edition of Yojimbo by Akira Kurosawa. And this is a landmark film. Now, for anyone who may not know, all of the Sergio Leone westerns, well, especially the ones from the, what do you call that? The Man with No Name trilogy. This right here. This right here. Which is A Fistful of Dollars, A Few Dollars More, and A Good and Bad, The Ugly. These movies were based off of these guys' movies. This guy's movies, excuse me. Yojimbo is essentially A Fistful of Dollars. Now, it's a western. This is a western, and this is the movie that started westerns. You know, what they did was put a cowboy hat on this guy, and that's pretty much it. The story for A Fistful of Dollars is pretty much exactly the same as Yojimbo. So here is the book. You know, Criterion always gives these pretty awesome books with their releases. I'll just flip through here. Nice read, especially if you're in the bathroom. Yeah. And, you know, if you like Clint Eastwood movies, especially these, do yourself a favor and watch this. It's in Japanese, so you have to watch with subtitles. I don't think this has... Yeah, this doesn't have a like a dub track, an English dub track. So, but don't let that deter you. You know, have an open mind. Watch it. I know a lot of you guys watch anime. I don't, but you know, if you're used to watching that kind of stuff, then you should be able to watch a movie with subtitles, right? I don't know. Anyway, this is, you know, a Kurosawa. He influenced pretty much every director that's been around since the early 1960s. This is from 1961. This movie, it's in black and white, so there's that too. But like I said, you know, go into this with an open mind. It is an amazing movie. It's a lot of fun. It's really funny, actually. It's kind of a dark comedy, and you know, you won't regret it. This is fantastic. I'm really happy I finally got this. I'm also going to get Sanjuro and Seventh Samurai, which are also directed by Akira Kurosawa, and it has Toshio Mifune, who's this guy right here. He's essentially like the Clint Eastwood of Japan. He's a complete total badass, and you know, he's the kind of guy who's badass, but he's smart too. So he doesn't even really fight that often. He's just kind of, you know, playing both sides of this town that's just in a feud, just like in Fistful of Dollars, and he's just kind of conning them out of money the whole movie. But in the end, he does kind of Not to spoil anything, but actually I'm not gonna spoil it. Just watch the movie. Anyway, yeah, these. Let me put these in a stack because that's a good way to end these. These are all the movies I got. Not as much as last time, but it's a good amount, I guess. I don't know. I'm not made of money. Anyway, thanks for watching.